The first 30 seconds of your presence speak louder than the next 5 minutes of your words. People form a strong impression in moments you don't notice. Their mind evaluates your energy before it evaluates your message. I once observed a senior leadership meeting where people from different countries joined around the table. One leader entered quietly, placed his notebook on the table, and took a slow breath before he settled in his chair. He had not spoken yet, but the entire room shifted. People looked at him with attention. They sat straighter. They adjusted their position. Nothing louder happened. Nothing dramatic happened. Only presence happened. Later, when we spoke privately, he shared something meaningful. He said, I managed the first 30 seconds with intention. Those seconds set the tone for everything that follows. That insight had stayed with me, and most leaders work very hard on communication. But the first impression is built much earlier in silence, posture, breath, and expression. Let me tell you why the first 30 seconds matter. Human psychology is shaped by these small cues. The mind observes posture, eyes, pace, energy, and emotional steadiness instantly. And this observation forms an early impression of your leadership identity. In those first moments, people sense your internal state. They sense confidence, they sense heaviness, they sense calmness, and they sense hesitation. They sense whether you are fully present or momentarily distracted. These impressions guide how they listen, how they interpret your message, and how they remember you. The first 30 seconds are not about performance, they are about alignment between your inner state and your outer presence. When a leader carries calmness, the room settles. When a leader carries grounding, the team feels safe. When a leader carries clarity, communication becomes easier for everyone. Let me share some insights. 1. People sense your inner state before your words, and human intuition is powerful. People read your emotional energy faster than they read your verbal content. They sense your breathing pattern, your stillness, your eye connection, and the pace of your movements. A calm inner state creates a strong external presence. People trust leaders whose energy feels steady when they enter the room. 2. The mind looks for signals of safety and stability. In the first few seconds, people are silently asking for themselves, can I trust this person? Will this conversation be safe? Is this leader centered? Your posture, your face, and your pacing answers these questions before you speak. A settled presence sends a clear signal of safety. This strengthens cooperation, listening, and respect. 3. People notice your pace, not just your words. The pace of your walk, the pace of your breath, and the pace of your opening sentence all shape their perception. A slow and intentional pace signals clarity. A rushed pace signals inner pressure. A mind trust leader who allow their presence to arrive before their words arrive. 4. Your eyes communicate attention and leadership presence. Quiet and steady eye connection shows mental presence. It tells people you are here with them. It creates a moment of connection. The first impression becomes stronger when your eyes express clarity and calm attention. Here are action practices for the first 30 seconds. 1. Arrival breath. Before entering the room, pause for one slow breath. This breath creates grounding in the body and clarity in your mind. 2. Settle your posture and keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your expression soft. Allow your body to settle naturally into stillness. 3. Being with presence and not words. Enter the space with gentle awareness of your energy. Let your presence settle before you speak. This creates a powerful signal of leadership maturity. 4. Speak your first sentence with calm pace. Your first sentence shapes the emotional tone of the entire interaction. A calm pace creates openness and clarity. 5. Hold eye connection with patience. A steady and warm eye connection builds trust instantly. People feel acknowledged and respected. The first 30 seconds are the silent introduction of your leadership identity. They shape how people experience you. They guide how deeply they listen, and they influence how they interpret your intentions. When these moments carry calmness, clarity, and grounded presence, your leadership begins on a strong foundation. If you are preparing for a larger role or strengthening your leadership presence, I would be glad to explore how coaching can support your next steps. The link for chemistry call is in the description below.